that's a cost savings, and that's a reorientation back where the attention belongs, which is here. And two, you have the baby boom going away, which is 1946, 1964. So people born in the middle at 1956 are now 70.
Yeah.
So they'll be 80 in 10 years. So that generation, clearly, I think everyone agrees, not everyone in it, but as a generation destroyed the country.
Oh, yeah. Just the worst.
And yes, annoyed the country.
With some notable exceptions.
Of course.
My mom included. She's cool. But the rest of them.
Oh, many notable exceptions.
No,
I know a million baby boomers not a million, but I've met baby boomers I like.
Well, I just couldn't. I mean, the thing about it,
not that many though.
There's Jeff Deist is a really, really brilliant guy. He ran the Mises Institute for years. He's over at Monetary Metals now, but he's a really, really brilliant guy. He had this speech one time where he was talking about the boomers and like the evolution of the generation and what they believed at the time. Yep. And it is just the most self-absorbed, selfish generation ever. I mean, their slogan was "Don't trust anyone over 30 until they turned 30."
Exactly.
And then Jeff Deist went through the whole thing. I don't remember all of it, but then by the end, they were the ones pushing COVID. Like they started out as don't trust anyone over 30. And then they said, shut down the schools so that I don't get sick. Like take from my grandchildren's generation so that I'm protected. And yeah, I mean,
but the dumbest too. I mean, the thing about their narcissism is the core sin. Like that's their main problem is they're all about themselves. The thing you notice about people who are all about themselves is how unwise and badly informed they are because they don't pay attention to other people. Therefore, they never learn. Therefore, and I've noticed this since I was a child because these were my teachers, the baby boom, they'll fall for anything. They're the most easily manipulated people who've ever lived in this country. They are the most dominated by their herd instinct. Like all the kids are wearing masks. All the kids are taking the shots. All the kids are going into fights. Whatever all the other people are doing, they will do. They're the Mickey Mouse Club generation.
Yeah.
They are truly without creative impulse. They're just not impressive. In addition to being super annoying, one of the least attractive generations. Like there's a lot about them that the least attached to their own children.
Yeah.
You've got two houses, but your kids have no house. How does that work?
Oh yeah. The generation of no fault divorce, the generation of I got to be me. I got to pursue my own happiness when you got little kids.
But you is not that interesting.
Yeah.
But the more you think about you, the dumber you get. That's just what I've always noticed.
It's like one of the most profound ironies in life, like this kind of counterintuitive thing where like if you're only concerned with yourself is going to suffer for that. You know, like it's really true. Like, and you watch this all the time with people who really have like, like really bad depression and are just like miserable and they're constantly talking about their mood today. It's like, hey, step number one, stop thinking about your mood. Your mood is not that important. Here's step number one. Start thinking about other people. How about this? Try doing something productive for someone else other than yourself. And don't think about your mood once while you're doing it. You know, I'll tell you, I've been on this earth for about 43 years and I haven't learned that much. I got a few things. I've never been anywhere near as happy since I got married and had kids. Like once my life became about a family and not just about me, you know what I mean? And I think I was in this generation.
Did you expect that?
No, man. I mean, I don't know. I always thought before I met my wife, it was always to me like everything in my mind was like professional success.
Right.
You know, like that was I wanted to be a successful comedian and I wanted to talk about politics and all of this stuff. And I always wanted that. And, you know, it's weird now because I've kind of gotten everything I really wanted in all those years. And it's nice. Don't get me wrong. I really love my career. I love what I do. I love this. I love doing shows with you. And it's great. But like, it's so unimportant compared to family. I mean, you know, like it's just not even, it's not, the older you get, the more you realize it's like, that's all that really matters. All that really matters are your wife, your children, the close friends that you have around you, like the good people in your life, connection to other people, connection to God. That's all that really matters in life. All the rest of it is kind of just part of the journey and part of the thing. But
yeah, you do your best, knowing you're probably not going to move the ball that far.
Yeah, well, you know, I read this. There was this really great book by I believe the author's name. I don't know if I've ever actually heard it pronounced. I've just read it, but it's like Jean Twenge or Twenge or something, right?
Yeah.
There's like, now I don't know about her. I think she was on Bill Maher's show recently, and she said one thing that I thought was really stupid, and I turned it off because I was like, I really liked her book. I just don't want to. I don't want to know. You know how you feel? You're like, I don't want to. Don't. But she wrote this book called I think it was called The Me Generation. Generation Me, something like that. It was really great. I thought it was a really, really good book. And it was kind of about my generation who was raised by the boomers. And, you know, the way I was raised, and again, I had a really great mother. She was really great and instilled a lot of really good things in me. This was bigger than her. This was just the culture. But we were raised, and I didn't think it was so unique at the time, but I was really kind of a child of the, you know, a child of the unipolar moment, I guess you could say, and then a teenager, young adult.
Post-Berlin Wall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember watching it,